Frank Warren, Tyson Fury's promoter, feels that in his mind, he said he almost 100% feels like Tyson Fury would go for a rematch against Francis Ngannou. He said the only thing he can't really for sure say right now is if it'll be next after the Usyk fight, after the big fight. He said he doesn't know if it'll be next. He said, but he does know that Fury wants that fight, and um, it's a very good chance the rematch will happen. In his eyes, it'll happen. He just doesn't know if it'll be next. So that's huge for him to come out and say that right now. Uh, have to give Frank Warren a lot of credit. Most promoters will try to dance around that kind of question, but for him to come out forward and say that, I guess he's had discussions with Tyson Fury as far as feeling like he needs to rematch to defend himself, basically from criticism. Sounds like a request Tyson Fury made. Doesn't sound like something that Frank Warren was basically just speaking up for him, saying this was probably some discussions they had already. As Fury probably has said, I'd rather take that rematch right now, or something like that. I don't know. It's been some deep discussion. It sounds like that's very big news. For him to discuss that right now, I wasn't even supposed to talk about it right now till the guy just reminded me just now. They're supposed to have a rematch coming up. So I don't know if anybody heard any news about it being confirmed that it'll be a rematch coming out, but I'm just gonna throw that information out there right now so people can try to push for that. Now that it's possible and they're actually discussing it behind the scenes, but they're not like in deep talks about it. It's something that they're gonna keep on the timeline as far as the plan. That'd be a good idea though. I feel like it was an exciting fight. Fury getting off the canvas and winning a fight like that, it just goes to show you. Francis Ngannou's got a lot of respect out here right now in the boxing game. You just had Andre Ward has come out and said that he's not going to question Ngannou's abilities no more like he did last time, which I feel like would be a smart thing for anybody. Before the fight, I didn't really question his abilities. I just didn't know what type of fight it would be, honestly. You know what I'm saying? I always say any guy get in there, I always watch at least the first 5 seconds of any fight. If I'm not going to watch it, I just at least watch the first 5 seconds, because if a guy look like he know what he doing, I'm finna watch it. You know what I'm saying? And if people know what I'm saying, and you know how people say, well, you see how Ngannou's technique was, how it looked? A lot of fans have said he's boxed before, back in the day, which means his amateur technique is pretty excellent. And then anybody knows when it comes to mixed martial arts, most guys have proper stance and good technique when it comes to just moving around the ring and stand up. I mean, that's just a natural thing. Most guys, especially when you had a jiu-jitsu and wrestling background, I mean, that just comes with it. But as far as him being a boxer before, that's probably the reason. Like him him having training in boxing and different things like that, him knowing the basics, fundamentals, definitely played a role. But that's not the reason Fury got dropped. He got dropped because Francis Ngannou knows what he's doing. That's why he got dropped. He's a puncher, no matter what sport he in. And there was a lot of fans who saw that fight who probably never seen Fury fight before. And then now they're starting to realize he's been knocked out before by Wilder a couple times, and now Ngannou, and they're like, oh no, we need to see a rematch. Nah, I don't feel like this guy won. So a lot of people question the win, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people think it's a big fight, you know, for Fury and with Usyk. Which I feel like, I mean, at this time, yeah. For newer fans of boxing, yeah, it's a big fight. But for fans who've been watching boxing for longer, I mean, it's a big fight, but it's kind of something that should have happened already. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these fights, I don't care what fight it is, it lingers on too long. That's why some people be like, the Pacquiao Mayweather fight, it took too long after a while. Well, it's the same thing with this fight. This fight took a long time. It's kind of watered down a little bit. Then after the Ngannou fight, that didn't help. You think Fury getting knocked down by Ngannou helped promote this fight coming up? No, it lost value. If you don't believe me, okay. Watch. Fury can go out there and watch Usyk right now. You know what people gonna say? But what about Ngannou though? You know what I'm saying? So they already know, like, you gonna have to prepare for that kind of criticism and backlash. Win or lose, you put yourself in that position. You want to go out there and try to be Mayweather and do an exhibition and it go bad. And now it's like, oh man, let me go back to trying to do this. Let me fight Usyk now. And Fury, even though he's focusing on Usyk now, he still want to fight Ngannou. I mean, that's going to be good though. That's something that the fans going to want to see. I have no problem with that. I'd like to see that fight about 2 more times. That was a good fight. People try to say Ngannou got tired. I watched it over. He didn't get tired. He got a little winded, but which is natural. I mean, 10th, 11th, 12th round, that's not that. People don't do those. But, yeah, it was definitely a good fight, though. But that's all I got, though. Like and subscribe.